expert.
Oh, sorry.
That's my info. Okay. Okay, title. Cool. Alright, so all of these have specific letterings on them, right?
Uh-huh.
In particular. Okay. And particularly, you just match the letter with the number or with the color. So like this one says G, right?
Uh-huh.
All I'm gonna do is unscrew this, take the green one off, because it's all behind your wall once I take the rest of this off.
Yeah.
And paste this with G.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I think what messed me up is because some of the letters didn't match.
You should only have 5.
Yeah.
And so when I put the new one on, you're still gonna have 5.
Okay.
So it's not all of them. Like you're only using the ones that you had.
Okay.
The other ones that you have up there for like additional units and whatnot.
Okay.
So it's just that one. So you see that one's labeled green, G green. All right, so I'm doing the next one, R.
That's red.
Right. The G is for ground.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Same rules apply. So that one says R. I go down to my paper. I grab this one that says R. It's just to make it easier so you can go through it. Because like when you put everything back up there, I mean, some people are good enough to just go by color coordination because they've done like 20,000. I mean,
but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Right. Slow and steady.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. If anything inadvertently happens, that should not be a problem. I went by the book. Same way, blue. So you're gonna have that one that says B. Go back to my paper. Be OB. ORB. So my slash symbol right here. ORB. 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 Yellow.
So do you just do thermostats or do you do
TV mounting installs mostly?
Oh, okay.
So it's TV mounting installs, security installations, outdoor Nest cameras, video doorbells, smart door locks. But the bulk of them are typically TV mounting. So
okay.
All right, that one is labeled X. Where'd my paper go? Oh, right here. Okay, what is X connected to? Nothing. Okay, W2.
How'd you get hooked up with American Home Shield?
I'm not with them at all.
Oh, they just go to your company.
Okay. So American Home Shield is what got you guys to get contracted with these thermostats, or how did that work?
No, they had a special.
Okay. I think you're the second person that said that about that. Like they were doing our specials for the ECOBEE.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got one for like $95 and the other for like $130 something.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why they're doing that. But they're essentially not too much different as long as they connect the Wi-Fi and do the same functions. I mean, the older one may be better than the newer one, to be honest with you.
Oh.
And the newer one's function may be something as minute as, oh, well, this one connects with the Amazon Alexa and Google. That's what the feature will be for the difference in price. So I try to tell people, do you really want something that's voice activated? Let me know now. Because if not, I mean, it's a selling deterrent.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
And right, most people just wanted to operate, work on the Wi-Fi, so they don't have to go up to it and push it anymore.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So I try to have the conversation with people about the differences between them. And since you have the older one, the ECOBEE 3, and you're choosing to do the new one, I'm letting you know that status of it right now. That just may be the smallest difference in between the two.
Well, this one I actually got, the Echo Light, I actually got first.
Man. I want those to stay on. Boy. Shoot. Oh, that wasn't a paper. Okay.
How long you been doing this?
About a year.
You start because of COVID or?
Well, I was a Best Buy technician before this, so I don't want to say technician, sales associate. So I would have been the person that would have sold you this, and I was too honest of a salesman, so I would get crap about the things I would say. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you really want this ECOBEE 4, you can get it, but I'm gonna let you know why it is not that great.
Okay.
Yeah, I was that person. Oh, you really want this 85-inch TV? Okay, well, if you do get that 85-inch TV, I want you to know that the TV has cell phone speakers in it. So you're gonna be turning the TV all the way up to like
just the head.
Right. And I was always having those conversations with people while working there, but sometimes it'll work for me, sometimes it'll work against me. And it wasn't like the customer would hate me. It was more or less the managers didn't like what I would have to say about their products. Because I wasn't downplaying it. I was just being honest.
Being honest, being real.
Yeah. Like, hey, if they recommend you get a soundbar, here is the why. That they don't say why you need to do it. Like, hey, I'm going to recommend you just get a soundbar. Yeah, because you're going to be turning it up to 95 to hear it.
Yeah.
And so, because of that, my brute honesty about things, I was a good salesman. So I was a great sales associate. Never had a problem in that department. Had a lot of customers that would come in, give me compliments, come back to me, talk to me about things.
Because they knew you were going to steal.
Yeah. And that was my good rapport within the store. So I took that with me. But I wasn't able to be the person that the store wanted me to be. So.
Ginger ale. All right. Get my wife a ginger ale. Okay. How long did you work for Best Buy?
About 3 years.
Oh, okay.
I worked for them too.
Oh, you did?
A long time ago.
Don't worry, it didn't change too much.
I know.
Still paying the bare minimum. Working you all during the holiday season, away from your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Only thing that was ever good about Best Buy was the discount.
Well, now you don't have to worry about that as much because they have a way that they just kind of gave away their discount.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know, it's over. That's why I won't go back.
Well, dang, you ain't got no discount, so you ain't got no reason to work for Best Buy.
Well, no, well, it's not the discount. It's more or less the protection plan. That was the discount everybody preferred, right?
Yeah.
So now they have it. If you get the protection plan on the product, it's good for 2 years. But you have to buy the product and buy the service plan that costs $200.
Yeah.
Which that kind of wins out because that's all I really wanted. If you get a TV now and you're telling me it's going to be protected for 2 years for you guys, cool. I know within 2 years I'm giving you this TV back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Within 2 years, you're either going to give me a new one or we're getting this TV back. So, I mean, it's a win-win because they were losing to Amazon so badly and they had to do something. And that was the next best sell topic. So, they should have done that sooner, but I appreciate it. But that was the whole reason why I'm not going back because now I don't have to be an employee to get that part of the sales discount anymore, which is cool.
I did hear that they were losing bad to Amazon.
Well, COVID was their biggest year, but you have a lot of people that would play the store for what it was worth. Like, we will have people come into the store, try the product, and go order it right off Amazon as soon as they leave the store.
So they use y'all
right
as the trial and error.
If I like it, I'll get it. And then if we didn't price match them at the price, I mean, you lost the customer and they already got what they needed off of you.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was a learning curve for them. Like, I'm glad they decided to change that up, though. I think they should have done it many moons ago. Yeah, many moons ago.
Well, some people don't realize it until they have to. That's like Kodak. They said they didn't think digital cameras would ever catch on, so they never put money into it. And then by the time they realized it, they had lost a big chunk of the market share.
Yeah.
Because why would people keep buying cameras they got to put film into when they can buy cameras that they can just go ahead and download their own picture?
And that's what kills a company, man.
Yeah, scared to take a risk.
I don't know if you've watched, it's either the fall of Blockbuster or the rise of Netflix, one of the two. But in the show, it was talking about how Netflix had that opportunity to buy Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix for, I don't know what the amount of money was, but it wasn't anything astronomical. And there was a funny phrase that they did within it. Was like, hey, you can either buy us now or we're going to ruin your life in the next 20 years and you won't be a company anymore. and at the table, they were just like, ha, 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 ha. I can't believe this imbecile. Next 20 years later, oh, market shares. Like, yeah, they were losing it, though. But it was a pretty good show, or a good series of shows.
Was it on Netflix?
I think it was, but I want to say it's either the fall of Netflix or the rise of Blockbuster, or the rise of Netflix or the fall of Blockbuster. I just cannot remember.
Well, I mean, common sense would tell you. Why would somebody? It's just like now with groceries. When you got people that can bring stuff to you, why would people want to keep going back and forth to a store to get movies if they can just have it streamed on their own TV and not go anywhere?
Yeah.
That would be me.
Yeah, that's what killed it.
'Cause I know me personally, when I used to rent movies, my biggest thing was forgetting to take them back. And then you get a late fee.
Right.
So if I can get something, I ain't got to worry about taking back. All I got to do is gonna run out after a few days. Then I'm gonna get that.
That's when Redbox was catching the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stopped the show,
Okay, I figured that.
and I just took half of a cold, Debbie day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be sleeping 15 minutes.
Where's the food?